Cyberpunk, retro funk, a generation's dreams are sunk, yeah. Credit, debt, internet, every choice has got regret, yeah. Talk to strangers, hidden dangers. All good gods are born in mangers. Don't worry about me, I'll forget you. Don't worry about me, I'll forget you. I'm running out of mind space. Pardon me, but I'm a head case. If I could only buy a new brain, then I'd need another head. Flowing panel, lightweight flannel. Hate the show, change the fucking channel, yeah. Falling stocks, voting box, getting all our news from Fox, yeah. North Korea, red sangria, hope it's only gonorrhea. Don't worry about me, I'll forget you. Don't worry about me, I'll forget you. Forget you. Forget you. Forget you. All right, so that was my first time doing one of those live broadcasts, inspired by Mr. David Grossman, who does these all the time and does a fine job. Check him out, David Shepard Grossman Music. He also does a lot of constant gigging and live broadcasting. Here's a rewrite of an older song, but I've updated the lyrics a little bit, so I'm going to be looking down at the lyrics as I write it. This one is written specifically for our time. This is called Anti-Man 2.0. And here we go. The land of dreams, he's always awake, insisting facts are somehow fake. He hides the truth, he thinks that he can, he has no plan. In a room of oval, his fists are clenched. He mocks the weak and stacks the bench. He don't know why, he thinks that he should, it feels so good. He has a wig stitched from roadkill that he scraped from the road. His superpower is a temper that's about to explode. Oh, yeah, well, he's anti-man. He does not fly or break down doors. He's anti-man. He's just pissed off and keeping score. When up is down and right is wrong, it's very clear. The end is near. He thinks the law is just an annoying aberration. Well, that and chain migration. Despite the ugliness, his hands are kind of cute. He thinks a wall secures the border. This from a guy who wants to date his daughter. He don't know why he thinks that he must, 'cause fear and lust. A climate crisis, he says there's none. We'll flaunt the science, then stare at the sun. He don't know why that might be insane. The best brain. He's got a wig made from Baby Seal's Club with a B-A-T badge. And when confronted, he says there's nothing wrong with that. Whoa, yeah, well, he's anti-man. He does not fly or break down doors. He's anti-man. He's just pissed off and nothing more. When up is down and right is wrong, it's very clear. The end is near. He's anti-man, he does not fly or break down doors. He's anti-man, he's just pissed off and nothing more. When up is down and right is wrong, it's very clear. The end is near. The end is near. The end is near. All right, well, it's a little rough. Got to work on it. Whatever. All right, I'll play something a little less edgy. This is called Tell Me What Went Wrong. Tell me what went wrong when everything was right. Please explain the reason I'm here all alone instead of holding you tight. When premises are false, please don't insist they're true. I'm starting to suspect that this is less about me and it's more about you. I'm sure that there's something here that I'm supposed to learn. The flame in my heart is now a 3rd-degree burn. Tell me what went wrong. 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 The way we used to laugh until we cry. Now I'm here and all that I have left are the tears. I'm left to ask why. You said that I was yours as much as you are mine. But now I see that those were only words that you said just a throwaway line. Now there's no reason left for you to complain. The flow in your heart has become the ice in your veins. Tell me what went wrong. 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 Oh, tell me what went wrong. Oh, tell me what went wrong. Tell me what went wrong. All right, so also not so uplifting. Excuse me. This is a song. It's called. What's it called? I can't think of the title. Doesn't matter. It's a general. You know, sometimes you're feeling down. You're not quite sure why. It's one of those. It's time for letting go. Letting go. That's the name of the song. I am feeling sad. I am feeling sad. I am feeling sad today. What else can I say? Stuck inside my head. Stuck inside my head. Stuck inside my head is your voice. Escape is not a choice. I am feeling sad today. I am feeling sad. Stuck inside my head. I am feeling sad. And so it's time for letting go. It's time for letting go. It's time for letting go. Just the way you looked. Just the way you looked. Just the way you looked at me has set me feeling free. Now it might be a dream. It might just be a dream. It might be a dream, but still it's giving me a thrill. Just the way you looked at me. Just the way you looked. It might be a dream. Just the way you looked. And so it's time for letting go. time for letting go. It's time for letting go. It's time for letting go. And then I open my hand and watch you drifting away. When I open my heart, I understand why it's better this way. 'Cause a hand open wide can give and can take, but a heart open wide is a heart that is awake. It's time for letting go. It's time for letting go. I've got to let it go. Please help to let it go. I've got to let it go. Excuse me. All right. Well, thank you, Judith. Should probably end with one that's not quite so contemplative. This is called Start to Smile, which is actually my newest finished song, although the lyric was written many years ago, but the music was, I pieced together the music with something I had this piece of music forever that couldn't quite find a lyric, and then one time I put the two together. Let's see. Whenever I see you start to smile, I have to sit and catch my breath a while. I don't know why, and I do not really care, as long as it is you that takes my air. And now my head is just a little lighter, and the colors are a little brighter. And it seems to happen every time you start to smile. Start to smile. I never thought I'd find my pot of gold, and then I saw your light of vision to behold. Well, there you are, you're at my rainbow's end, and I thank God that it is you, my friend. Now my head is just a little lighter, and the colors are a little brighter. And it seems to happen every time you start to smile. Start to smile. Oh, well, it's something that I've known from the start, and that explains the bursting floodgates coming from my heart. Yes, it does. It does. Whenever I touch you, I feel whole, as if I found the other half of my soul. It's kind of strange, I never knew that it was incomplete, But I asked my heart, it told me it just skipped a beat. And now my head is just a little lighter, and the colors are a little brighter. And it seems to happen every time you start to smile, start to smile. And now my head is just a little lighter, and the colors are a little brighter. And it seems to happen every time you start to smile, start to smile, start to smile. All right. I was only going to do one song, but now I just keep going. I'm going to be practicing anyway. All right, this is Chewy's clapping. All right, you ready? This is here we go. This is the first time I guess I'm really ever performing this. I've written it and I've been playing it for a while, but I haven't performed it. So I guess we can call this a performance, right? Won't you tell me your story? Won't you tell me your name? Won't you share in your truth? Won't you share in your shame? Won't you tell me your story? Won't you tell me your name? Won't you share in your truth? Won't you share in your shame? Now I know that you're kind of shy. That is why I've got to try. I've got to try. I've got to try. Did you see me standing there watching you? Well, did you see me standing there just watching you? Well, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, nothing else I would rather do. Did you see me falling down next to you? Well, did you see me falling down next to you? It's the only time I'm grounded, so I find I fall to pieces next to you. Now you know just what I'm doing. You know exactly what's my deal. I promise you that I ain't fooling when I can't decipher fantasy from real when it comes to you. Did you see me take a step to follow you? Well, did you see me? I took a step to follow you. Well, I don't know where you're going, but I'm gonna guess you're gonna need a crew. Well, did you see me take a chance and talk to you? Well, did you see me? I took a chance and talked to you. I suppose that all my stammering is no way for a signal to get through. Now you know just what I'm doing. You know exactly what's my deal. Promise you that I ain't fooling when I can't decipher fantasy from real. When it comes to you, when it comes to you. Won't you tell me your story? Won't you tell me your name? Won't you share in your truth? Won't you share in your shame? Won't you tell me your story? Won't you tell me your name? Won't you share in your truth? Won't you share in your shame? Now I know that you're kind of shy. That is why I'm gonna try. I've got to try. I've got to try. All right. So let's see. Bailey Beechler had joined. Don't know if she's still there. I don't know who's here, who's not. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before, right? So I see that there's people responding and saying things. Looks like Beth said I should do some schmoozy. Is that what she said? Yeah, schmooze a little. This is fun. Schmooze a little. Butt Loop just joined in. So yeah, so this is my first time doing this. So it's a big shout out to Butt Loop, I suppose. I'm going to be right back. I have to close my son's door because he is screaming loudly as he plays whatever he's playing online. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. This is called Never Consider the Pain. Oh, I could vault. Just slammed my guitar. I would kill anyone else who slammed my guitar. This is called Never Consider the Pain. Exactly. You need a commercial. What kind of commercial? Beth needs a commercial. The attention span of a gnat. You need a commercial. Commercial for what? For delicious raisins? We write love songs, relive old wrongs, often dance in the rain. Light the candles, then shade the angles, the risk outweighing the gain. We dream on what we lean on, and we never consider the pain. Consider the pain. We save letters, there's nothing better than reliving the past. Fan the embers of long-lost Decembers. Always hope they might last. We grow on what we hold on, and we never consider the pain. Consider the pain. A bittersweet destiny, covered by dust, to fight what we do while we do what we must. And when warmth is what's needed, we grab what is ours, a blanket of choice held together by scars. By scars. We tell stories, hopes and glories that at times feel so real. Make excuses for long-lived abuses. The more we hide, we reveal. We die by what we live by, and we never, no, we never consider the pain. Consider the pain. Consider the pain. You left and it was sad. All right. Let's see. So here's one I haven't actually played myself in probably 2 years, so no guarantee I'm going to remember the lyric. This is called Black Eyed Clyde, but I'll try. This is the tale of a boy named Clyde, who still sees the goodness with his eyes open wide. Oh, I got thrown by Gary Gore. That's not good. But as it should be. Actually, it's great. I love you. Here we go. This is the tale of a boy named Clyde, who still sees the goodness with his eyes open wide. With no destination, he hitches a ride, and wherever he lands, he calls home. He likes to go skydiving with a rabbit foot charm. It's all in your head, rings the silent alarm. As he hangs on the breeze, he pisses on the farm, and then laughs when the corn springs up yellow. Well, he knows exactly what matters, so he does not care what's in store. He only hopes life is for breathing, and the more he breathes, he wants more. The sight of the rainbow makes the leprechauns dance on the side of the hill that's avoided by the ants. As they gather their army, the dandelion chants, and the wind sings the praise of disorder. Well, he likes to describe his brain with a map. His id tells his ego, let's set us a trap. Before it is triggered, he's caught in a nap, and his third eye runs black with mascara. Well, he knows exactly what matters, so he does not care what's in store. He only hopes life is for breathing, and the more he breathes, he wants more. Inside of the chimney is nothing but cash, a swirling green smoke, a $sign rash, an entire life savings gone up in a flash, and the bank still extending his credit. Well, he's on the outside, but he's not looking in. When you're tucked inside your bed is when he begins. Your sun is his moon and your frown is his grin. All the crying just keeps him in curtains. Well, Plato is sacked at the end of the field, and Mother Teresa refuses to yield to the wisdom that stigmata should never be healed, and the referee wears his galoshes. Well, he goes with his heart when he's faced with a choice, with the beauty of truth creates its own voice, and he knows that not knowing is a chance to rejoice. If the Queen of Cups nods her approval, well, he knows exactly what matters, so he does not care what's in store. He only hopes life is for breathing, and the more he breathes, he wants more. Well, he knows exactly what matters, does not care what's in store. He only hopes life is for breathing, and the more he breathes, he wants more. And the more he breathes, he wants more. And the more he breathes, he wants more. He wants more. All right. Well, Stephen Quintana joined. One half of Bellwether just joined. All right. Well, let's see. Trying to think of what would be a good one. Trying to change it up, change the rhythm of the room. So we did a quick strummy one. How about this? This is called New Emerging You. Can you feel the wind? Can you sense the change? When your thoughts, they start to drift and to rearrange. Yeah. Does it help to know? Nope. Forget it. Nope. Don't have it. I got distracted. About You? I don't know if I could do About You. Let's see. One thing always led to another. Yeah. I would have to have the lyrics in front of me to be able to do that, which I have somewhere. Let's see. Justin Keith. JK. If you're in the Oregon area, assuming he's still there, and you need a bass player, a fretless bass player, I highly recommend Justin Keith. Oh, I know. Okay, ready? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a part of me that's crazy, part of me that's sane, part of me that only ever makes love with my brain. And then there's you. And then there's you. There's a part of me that's anxious, part of me that's steady, part of me still waiting for the part that's almost ready. And then there's you. 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 We're all seeking for stability, so there's more to life than pain. I must admit at times I need the sun to sometimes let it rain. There's a part of me that's up, part of me that's down, part of me still dreaming with both feet on the ground. And then there's you. And then there's you. There's a part of me that's cocky, part of me that's scared, part of me that needs a truth that's open to be shared. That's why there's you. Thank God for you. And then there's you. 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 Let's see. You paid for this. No, you did not pay for this. Let's see. I'm just reading through the comments. I let Gary down. Get in fucking line, pal. You asked me to play a song that I wrote in 1986 that I haven't pulled out since 1987. I can't guarantee I'm going to play it. Thank you, Steve. That's a song you probably haven't heard. Let's see. Right, here's another one of those songs that has no bridge, a la Dylan-esque. This is the kind of tune that Stephen Quintana would rip on, because it's the background is supposed to be like the band, right? So it's like just jamming in the background kind of thing. A lot of verses, no bridge. Bear with me. Here we go. Never been to Europe. With Vegas, there's no need. From Italy to Paris, like a Eurail trip on speed. Thought I'd take in all the sights without the language clash. As soon as I was broke, I learned the vernacular was cash. They've replicated landmarks, they've replicated food. But did they have to replicate those people that are rude? Preparing for a banquet, I used a recipe. Call for blue papayas to be doused in oolong tea. So I went down to a market where the man stood at the door. He handed me a clipboard. I asked him what's it for. He said there's something wrong with something, and there's something we must do. I asked him on which aisle are papayas that are blue. Found myself in traffic while on an errand run. Instead of getting pissed off, thought I'd have some fun. So I stood upon my hood and belted out a Broadway song. The words were spot on perfect, the melody was wrong. The audience was captive, so they watched me do my thing. That is until their cell phones remembered how to ring. Forgetting all my manners, forgetting all my manners, my mind started to race with all the possibilities, with all the rules erased. So I quickly ran for office with my platform being sin. A wink, a nod, a smear campaign was all it took to win. I've started my own think tank, it's my favorite place to be. One measure of respect is when your lunch is off for free. While hiking through a forest, I came upon a pond. I dove down to the bottom where I found a magic wand. So I waved it twice behind my back to see what might appear. As soon as I turned around, I was facing my own fear. I burned that stick in order to try to set things right. It's astonishing what fades away when looking towards the light. Looking towards the light, yeah. Looking towards the light. All right. I need nice. Yeah, I left work early yesterday because I wasn't feeling well. My head and my stomach were bad. I came home and slept all day. Feel better. So on this one, I need people to sing the ah harmonies. You'll hear when it comes up. So I'm assuming on your end, those of you that are singers, which is almost everyone on who's listening, to sing the ahs. You'll see it. You'll come up. It's a short song. It's when I wrote it, I didn't feel like it needed more. It's just, it is what it is. It's just, oh, Rebecca joined us. That's good. Since I now know that she likes to sing to in a camera, maybe she can sing along as well. I don't know you no more. I don't know you no more. But when I did, you taught me what love was for. I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you at all. But when I did, and if I could, I would answer the call. I can't feel any pain. I don't feel any pain. But when I did, and if I could, I would dance in the rain. I don't know what to say. No, I don't know what to say. So instead, I bow my head, just sit and pray. Just a concise little ditty. I played 2 songs with no bridges. I think we can end it out with one more song. I'll play Begin, just because that's how you end, right? With a song called Begin. Well, anyway, this is cool. This is the first time I'm doing this. Thanks for everyone for watching and plugging in. It's weird to be on this side of one of those. I kind of dig it. See, when I look down, when I look up at the green light, am I looking at you? I don't know. I'm assuming. Open your heart and let me jump inside. I guarantee from me you have nothing to hide. Fly through my air and I'll float up your stream. Together we create a living dream. Begin to trust, begin to feel, begin to live your honesty and start to heal. Begin to hope, begin to pray, begin to understand that having faith's okay. Begin to laugh, begin to try, begin allowing for your passion to soar high. Begin to love, begin to live, begin receiving all the love we'll have to give. Throw wide your arms and feel our warmth connect. A glow from deep within, we both respect. Sway to the sound of hearts that beat as one. to wind-blown blossoms blowing towards the sun. Begin to trust, begin to feel, begin to live your honesty and start to heal. Begin to hope, begin to pray, begin to understand that having faith's okay. Begin to laugh, begin to try, begin allowing for your passion to soar high. Begin to love, begin to live, begin receiving all the love you have to give. In every sunset a promise is felt. Upon the morning the darkness will melt. In your eyes all horizons are clear. And now we stand here and begin. We begin. We begin, you and me. Begin, we'll come and see. Begin and take my hand. Begin and understand. Begin to share your pain. Begin, begin again. Begin from up above. Begin to make love. Begin to trust. Begin to feel. Begin to live your honesty and start to heal. Begin to hope. Begin to pray. Begin to understand that having faith's okay. Begin to laugh. Begin to try. Begin allowing for your passion to soar high. Begin to love. Begin to live. Begin receiving all the love you have to give. Let's begin. All right. Well, there you go. Well, that was fun. I'll probably do more of these. I probably won't do them so long because I've been doing it for about an hour. But thanks for tuning in. That's cool. All right. Have a good Saturday. See you guys.